Hey, this is Mike Durr, the Kingwood Mortgage Guy. And listen, I wanted to tell you about pre-approval. A lot of people are not quite sure what pre-approval is and or how important it is. But the first thing I'm going to tell you is that pre-approval is critical to make sure that the whole mortgage process goes well. And if you're working with anybody that doesn't take this very seriously, it might be a good example, or it might be a good opportunity for you to kind of make sure that they know exactly what they're doing, so that you don't have some kind of home buying horror story at the end. Let me tell you what the story. I was coming back from a closing today where the buyer that was buying this home was also selling this home the same day. And as we went through, everything went fine, great. I'm leaving the closing and I get a call from one of my other realtors that refers me deals on from time to time. He calls me and he says, "Mike, I need to find out just if you're as good as I'd hoped you were." And I went, "Okay, so tell me what you're talking about." He said, "I'm supposed to close tomorrow with my seller's house, but he was also buying a house, and he just got informed, actually the title company called him and told him that he was not approved and that he wasn't going to get docs for the purchase of his house. So now he's in a situation where he's selling a house, but he can't buy a house." And this was something through one of the big banks. I'm not going to mention which one it was, but this is one of the big banks, and they didn't bother to tell him. Nobody would even call him. They didn't reply to him to tell him even why he didn't get approved. And the worse than that is he's been in a processing mode for about 30 to 45 days going through this process. And on the day before he closed, he gets the information. Outrageous. But it happens, and unfortunately, when you're a big institution like some of the big banks out there, you become a number more than you become a person. Anyway, the bottom line is he should have known this information early on, even at the pre-approval stage. And that's why pre-approval is so important. Now, I will be the first to tell you, I don't interpret tax returns. This particular borrower was self-employed. So if you're a self-employed borrower and you want to find out if you're going to be able to qualify, then it's critical that you get your tax returns, a full thing, all pages, all schedules, corporate and personal, over to your mortgage guy and get them to have an underwriter review them, because it doesn't matter what the loan guy says. It doesn't matter what the loan guy says. It matters what the underwriter says. So get those looked at by an underwriter to make sure that you're going to be able to qualify with the income that you understand. So this is Mike Durr, the Kingwood Mortgage Guy. This is a big deal. So if you guys are getting pre-qualified, do it this way. Make sure that you get an underwriter's view of what your income is. This is Mike Durr. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.